Now the day has come that we are asking for your help and appealing to you, the public. The National Telecommunications Commission did not give the licence for the continued service of ABS-cbn. This is why our ABS-cbn will go off air. We have done all the requirements for the renewal of its franchise and we did not break any law.
Carlos Conde joining us from Manila, and he's a researcher for Human Rights Watch in the Philippines. Thanks so much for coming on the show. We've just heard the president and CEO of the TV channel ABS-cbn speaking there, clearly saying we did not break the law. What's your reaction to the closure?
Well, the thing about this closure, Maria, is that this has all the signs and indications of a concerted effort by the Duterte administration to shut it down. I mean, even before this happened, President Duterte himself had made very, very clear that he did not want to renew the franchise of ABS-cbn. And so what happened yesterday was just a culmination of all these efforts to shut down the network. And you're right, the ABS-cbn, legally speaking, did not violate any law. They went through the whole process of trying to renew the franchise, except that the allies of President Duterte in Congress, sat on the bills and refused to tackle them. And then that gave an opening to the regulators to shut it down after it expired yesterday. The other day, I'm sorry.
And give us the background to the feud between the president and this TV channel.
Well, the president has always complained against ABS-cbn for being biased. And one of the more serious allegations that the president lobbed against ABS-cbn is that it failed to air his advertisements during the 2016 campaign. But people thought that had been smoothing out, that the ABS-cbn had apologized to the president and the president himself had accepted the apology. And also the fact that ABS-cbn has been very, very critical of the government, particularly on the war on drugs. That did not sit well with the administration. And so from the very beginning, it wanted to get back at ABS-cbn, and they found an opening in the expiration of the franchise.
And Carlos, do you think that television channel will be back on air?
I'm pretty sure it will be back on air. It's just a question of when. ABS-cbn says it will try to exhaust legal remedies to correct the problem. Of course, what we're asking the president to do is to rescind the order by the National Telecommunications Commission to shut it in the first place, because that office is under the office of the president. But if this goes to as high as the Supreme Court, we are confident that ABS-cbn will prevail. It's just going to be a question on what other actions the Philippine government or the Philippine president and his allies would take against the network. But if they play fair, ABS-cbn, we hope, will prevail.
Carlos Conde from Human Rights Watch in the Philippines. We really appreciate your time here on TRT1 News Hour. Thank you.